Ultimately, this movie shows what truly is Black girl magic, and that's finding a way to be strong, vulnerable, and strategic in a world that conspires against you. Hello, this is Shon Shokunbi with a special episode of the Leading Like a Lady podcast, created to remind Black women, young and old, that acting like a lady is exactly what the world needs in leadership. I saw Black Panther: Wakanda Forever during its very first airtime on November 10th, and I had to really work to fight back tears. There were two important lessons I hope every Black woman who watches it takes away, and that's one, the collective fury of Black women can move the whole world, and two, Black women have the right to take their time to emotionally heal. These lessons show up in the way Shuri, the main character, makes choices throughout the movie. She listens to what people have to say, but ultimately listens to her intuition. And when she does this, her anger is an asset instead of a danger. More Black girls and women need to know this, that your anger isn't the reckless thing that the world claims it to be. In the words of my homegirl Solange, you have the right to be mad. After Namor, the main villain in my opinion, attacks Wakanda and kills Queen Ramonda, Shuri's mom, along with some innocent Wakandans, Shuri decides to retaliate. Her decision represents all the hard choices real Black women make when they're faced with injustice. Imagine asking Sabrina Fulton to just let it go after her son, Trayvon Martin, was senselessly killed by a bigot. Who would tell the mother of George Floyd's daughter to forget about it instead of putting pressure on the government to arrest and convict George's murderers? Shuri's anger provides a new purpose for recreating the heart-shaped herb that was lost in the first movie, and that gives Wakanda the power it needs to defeat its enemies. If not for that renewed strength and inspiration, Wakanda would have had to surrender to Namor's pressure to do things that was against its core values. And I hope that's encouragement to the millions of Black women expected to watch this movie. Stand up for what you believe in. Channel your anger into saving yourself and protecting your people. The only critique that I have for the movie is the Killmonger cameo, which I'm assuming was meant to teach the hurt people concept. I don't appreciate comparing Killmonger's anger to the fury Shuri was feeling. Equating the two is problematic at best and irresponsible at worst. Shuri is responding to a real present danger in her homeland. Killmonger was focused on his self-interest. Shuri's anger doesn't push her to kill innocent bystanders or her own people. However, in the first movie, Killmonger co-opts supremacist culture and uses it as a weapon against the people he claims he wants to empower. If you want my full thoughts on how this relates to the abusive tone that the Black manosphere takes towards Black women, you should click on the link in the description box to read my Substack newsletter article. In sum, I'm really happy that Ryan Coogler made this movie and told the story the way he did. If it wasn't clear before, I hope it is now. Representation matters. Stories like this, told in the right way, can and will produce more Black and African women leaders with a powerful intuition and wisdom, ready to protect themselves and to run the world. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel.